Okay, thanks. Actually, the Ghana telecom market is extremely vibrant, extremely competitive. I personally think it's one of the most competitive in Africa, in that we have 6 players who are all multinationals. There's not one local operation here, and there are large multinationals. I'll say, the top 4 are probably in the top 10 in the world. So we're large companies, and that makes sense because any telecom company that has a Pan-African strategy wants to be in Ghana. So with that, we live in a very competitive marketplace. Now that said, it's still an interesting marketplace because there's still growth to be had. And for us as Airtel, that's been our focus. Competition will always be there, but our focus is on where the growth is. Now, for us, growth is running data services, improve quality of service, in Airtel Money, so mobile money. These are all relatively virgin areas in Ghana. So we see those as focus areas where there's definitely room to make a difference and take a strong stand. I think it is. It's the right people are available. With 6 multinational telcos around, we are developing a lot of internal capacity. So now you get quite a number of very good Ghanaian telecom engineers. But then what that does is their rates go up, because then everybody wants the best resources. So you've got to pay for the best resources. So the good thing is, I'd say the industry is developing a lot of really good international quality engineers in the country. I think because of our strategy of outsourcing, our partners Ericsson, we've outsourced our network to Ericsson, but that gave them the impetus to set up one of their global support centers in Ghana. So they have set up a large resource center in Ghana. So again, they hire more engineers. So in terms of telecom resources, Ghana is quite rich in that. In the short to medium term, we think we can be number 2. My concern is making sure we execute our agenda. I really think my competition, of course, will probably be saying similar things, but really the growth that we've experienced and the uptake of customers, if you do a clear dipstick in terms of what the customers want, I think you'll see that Airtel ranks extremely positively. So now what we need to do is now exploit that goodwill and convert it into additional market share. I think so we need to focus on some heavy branding in terms of creating affinity to the brand, because in terms of just pure appreciation for the brand, I think we, at least research shows that we're doing very well. Internet needs to be integrated into the fiber of our being, and I think that is where, if somebody wants to know, if somebody wants a phone number, or they want to know where something is, or they want to order food, the internet should be the natural point to go. And with that, I think so data services and everything around that becomes key. But it boils down to education, making sure that the masses of people now start thinking in that way. So we'll involve a lot of education. Airtel Money is going to be a big part of that, because now to be able to use remote services, you have to pay for them. And I don't think in 5 years the number of debit cards is going to increase tenfold. We know that almost any adult in Ghana owns a phone, so the phone becomes a primary device for delivering service and for paying for service. So Airtel Money is going to be a huge part of that.